What the old man does is always right. There was once an old farmhouse in the country. It had a thatched roof with all sorts of plants growing on it. Inside lived an old peasant couple. They were very poor. The only source of their livelihood was their horse. The couple would lend their horse to traders and get food grains or clothing in return. The couple never asked for more. They were happy with whatever they received.
Oh, honey, there is a big hole in our roof.
Uh-oh, but look at the bright side. The windows to our house are all rusted and jammed. With the big hole in the roof, we will have light and air without having to repair the windows.
You are right. But what about winter and rain?
We will have to find a way to make some money.
Oh, I know. There is a fair in the market today. Why don't you sell this horse? We should get a fair amount for him. 5 pieces of silver, maybe? Or even 7?
Maybe. I hope I get that much.
Oh, you will. What my old man does is always right. Mwah!
The old man set off with his horse. On the way to the fair came a milkman's house.
Milk! Phew! Wow, that's a lot of milk.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't look too happy about it.
Oh, how would you know? You have a great horse there. I wish I had one.
Well, if having this horse can make you happy, then why don't we swap?
Swap? You mean exchange my cow for your horse?
Yes, why not? I would be happy to have a cow.
All right then. Thank you so much. Happy with the trade, the old man walked merrily to the fair. As he stood in the long line to enter the gate,
Hello, Harry.
Hi.
Why the long face, my friend?
Remember the healthy cow I had? My wife asked me to trade her for something good and useful. I thought, what's better than a sheep? But she was not happy with it. She sent me back to trade this sheep for something better. I don't know if I will get a better deal.
That's all. You are in luck, my friend. I just exchanged my horse for a cow. And now that I think of it, my wife would love to have a sheep. The wool will keep us warm in the winter. Would you like to swap your sheep with the cow?
Sheep for a cow? Are you sure?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And the trade was made. The old man kept thinking about how happy his wife would be.
Harry is right. What's better than a sheep?
What do they think of themselves? All I asked for was a dozen apples. Since when are 3 eggs not enough?
Madam, are you all right?
Good grace! Can't I catch my breath today? First, I am disturbed by the cows cawing, then by the cows mooing, then by the horses trotting, then by the gooses honking, and now by an old man screaming. What do you want with me?
Oh, I didn't mean to scream. Wait, did I scream? I mean, you seem like such a wonderful lady. Why would anybody scream at you? I apologize if I did. But, if I may, what are you so unhappy about?
My goose laid 3 eggs today. That's 1 more than 2. 1, 2, 3. And all I wanted in return were a dozen apples. And they say that's not enough. Since when are 3 eggs not enough?
Oh, this goose laid 3 eggs today. That's wonderful. Anyone would be lucky to have that goose.
Oh, I know. That. I am done standing here and talking to you. Goodbye.
Wait, would a sheep make you happy? I can exchange my sheep with your goose.
Sheep? To the goose? That's it? How dare you make fun of me? I am not in the mood for this nonsense.
No, I didn't intend to make fun of you at all. My wife would love to have this goose. Please, at least think about it.
Is that so? This is a strange deal. All right. If you want the goose that bad, then I will take your sheep and give you my goose.
The trade was made. Though the old man lost his sheep, he looked happier than the screaming woman. As it grew dark, the old man decided to return home. On his way, he saw a man talking to a fowl. He was very rude.
What would you take to give me 1 egg? I have had you for years and yet not a single egg.
Oh, will this fowl understand what you're saying?
Very funny, mister.
May I talk to this beautiful fowl too?
What now? You find this fowl beautiful? You must have problems in your life.
Problems are only problems if you think they are problems.
Right, what do you want?
You seem troubled with the fowl. Would a goose make you happy? I can exchange my goose with your fowl.
What? That goose for this thin fowl? Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. My wife asked me to make a useful trade today.
Your wife will find this useful?
Of course. She will kiss my forehead and say, "What my old man does is always right."
Oh, well, who am I to say no then?
The old man took his new fowl and walked back home.
Oh, you better be good. I don't like to scream.
I am hungry.
His hot chocolate has 6 marshmallows and mine has 5. This is not fair.
But, sir, we only had these many marshmallows.
That is not our problem.
I can help. Now you both have 5 each.
That's right. He did solve our problem.
What are you doing there, Dave? Get up and clean that mess.
It's your fault. Look at me and look at the size of this sack. I shouldn't be dragging this out. This sack should be dragging me. Oh, come on now, you stupid sack.
Whoa! What do you have in the sack there?
Rotten apples. Need to throw them out.
Oh! I just remembered. We had a beautiful apple tree once. It withered away. What was left of it was 1 rotten apple. My wife still has it. I wonder how happy she will be if I give her this whole sack of rotten apples. Let me take that from you. You can have my fowl in return.
Whoa. What did I just hear? Do you want to trade your fowl for this rotten sack of apples?
Well, of course. This is all I have to offer.
And your wife will be happy to see this?
Absolutely. she will kiss my forehead and say, "What my old man does is always right."
That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Listen, old man, you should sell this fowl for some money instead. A sack of rotten apples will bring you no luck or happiness, but money certainly will.
Oh, but you seem to have a lot of money, and yet you were unhappy about one marshmallow. Eating that extra marshmallow didn't cost me anything, and yet it made you happy. I don't see how money can bring or give happiness, but this sack of rotten apples certainly can.
Impossible! I don't believe you. I know. Let's have a wager.
A wager?
You know, a wager. Where he bets on a situation, and then you bet on an opposite situation. And then he loses if the opposite comes true, and then you pay if the opposite of the opposite that you have bet on comes true, and then...
Ah! How do you manage to complicate everything, Henry? It's simple. I am ready to bet 100 pieces of gold. We will come to your house and you will narrate everything to your wife in front of us. If she kisses your forehead and says, "What my old man does is always right," then we will pay you 100 pieces of gold.
But I don't have anything to give you.
I don't care, because there is no chance for us to lose.
But it won't be a good wager if I don't have anything to give you in return. I got it. If I lose, you can have this sack of rotten apples.
Deal.
Deal. The husband returned home with the two Englishmen. His wife happily invited the guests inside.
How was your day, honey?
Oh, it was strange. I went to ask for a few herbs from Mrs. Erickson. She laughed at me and said, "I don't have even a rotten apple to give you." Can you believe that? She has so much money and yet she doesn't even have one rotten apple. Were you able to sell our horse? What's in the sack?
Oh, I did. I traded our horse for a cow on the way.
Oh, honey, why is the poor cow in a sack?
Oh, no. I don't have the cow. I traded it for a sheep.
Oh, how thoughtful. Her wool will keep us warm in the winter. But how will the sheep breathe in the sack?
No, I don't have the sheep. I traded it for a goose.
A goose, even better. I can ask our neighbors to give us some food for the goose.
No need. I traded the goose for a fowl.
Oh, you think of everything. We can now have eggs, but no animal must stay in the sack. Let me...
No, honey. I traded the fowl for a sack full of rotten apples.
The Englishmen were ready to laugh at the old man. They knew that his wife would be very angry at him.
A sack full of rotten apples. You remembered the old apple tree, didn't you? You remembered how I cried when it withered away, and how I treasured the last rotten apple it left us. Oh, I will show that Mrs. Erickson. She didn't have even one rotten apple. I have a sack full of it. Who's rich now? Oh, husband. Mwah! I knew it. What my old man does is always right.
The Englishmen kept their word. They handed over 100 pieces of gold to the peasant couple and waved them goodbye.
Poor couple. They lost a horse, a cow, a sheep, a goose, and a fowl, all in one day.
Did you not learn anything today, Henry? The old peasant couple is very wise. They taught us a very important lesson. You see, their horse is already gone, so is the cow, the sheep, the goose, and the fowl, but they are not crying over spilled milk. They taught us to be happy with what we have. Isn't that the key to a good life?
Oh, that's an easy one. A key can open a lock, but what's a key without a lock? So, once you find the lock that is made for the key you hold, then you can open the lock to a good life. So, you will have to find the lock first.
Ah, you are a real gem, pal. A real gem. Remind me never to ask you a question again, okay?
Oh, but what if I forgot to remind you? You must remember to remind me to remind you. Oh, but you asked me to remind you because you may not remember it yourself, so I may have to remind you to remind me to remind you to remind me to not ask me a question again.
Ah!
And so the peasant couple lived a happy life. For the old man always did the right thing.